right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
'52's the mic, boys. 52. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
You got
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here we go, here we go. Wait, 80!
57. Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
It's Johnson. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think
here we go.
doubling him
Wait, 80!
has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Watch the screen.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And finding Pruitt. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too.
Here we go.
And he may get a few more tacked
Here we go,
on
here
for
we go,
good
here we go.
measure.
12,
a big
12.
play that
180.
time on the catch and run. 33 yards.
Mike 5-2. All day, just like that. Just like that.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Ready. 10, Lomo. Right there, 54 Mike. Let him know, let him know. Let him know.
The first carry for the former Disney Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Come on,
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
Get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Let's go. Let's do this.
15 yards on the play, 1st down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. In this defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Ready.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here.
Cut. Watch the twist.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Boys. Let's go.
10
Let's
yards,
go.
good for a Giant 1st down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to throw the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage in space.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a 1st down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it's going to be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins.
First down carry for Barkley. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. First carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Let's go!
2 yards, good enough for a first.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Here we go.
All
Here we
runs
go.
on this drive so far. It's
Double
first
dog,
and 10.
double dog. That's the way.
Off the play fake. Here's Dobbs. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello
That's a
Witherspoon.
pick, boy.
And
That's
a
a
big
pick.
turnover
Going
there
the
as
other
his
way.
guys will get the football back.
Here we go, here we go.
49er
Wait,
offense
80!
set to get this drive underway. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move
Here we go.
forward and
180!
gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
On second down, it's Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, boy, I know you felt
the
that
tally
one.
there,
I know
-2
you felt that
yards,
one.
brings up 3rd down.
They've got to do a better job up front and create some space because they're right there.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Literally
180!
goal line.
Just a couple of feet away from a safety. That could have been disastrous.
Set hot!
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know. Defensive
Here we go, here we go.
end, He wants
Black
to get
80!
into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
Set hot!
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they'll get him down up past the 15.
Come on, baby, let's go.
The
Get excited.
Niners
Let's
have
go,
the
let's
first
go.
down on a gain of 11.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are
we go.
emphasizing speed on
180!
defense at every position. The
get-
tight ends are creating so many
wait.
tough matchups now.
Big ass, big
If you
ass,
can't
big
run
ass.
with a tight end as a
Why?
linebacker, this is going to
Get
be the
wide.
result every time.
Set hot! 6! We hot!
On first down, Johnson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Get him, boy.
And there we
Get
saw
him,
one of
boy.
the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here we go, here we
6
go, here we
yards
go.
on that
180!
last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight right. Tight right. We got 4. We got 4.
We hot!
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
Let's go,
Let's
boys.
check in
Let's
with
go.
our referee.
50.
Here we go, here we go.
Play moves him all the way across midfield.
21,
It's
21.
first and 10 from the 45.
Stand hot.
Mike 50.
Greystone, travel. Stand hot.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. David Johnson on his way. Touchdown, 49ers. David Johnson, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive that will emulate. Of course, they never forget the inning, the interception. But they put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right?
Let's go.
Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On the ball.
So here's a first and 10
check,
at
check.
the
Watch
38.
54. Watch 54.
I smell fear.
On play action, it's Dobbs going up top. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Mike 54. He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Throwing again on second and 10. Dobbs. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football. They've got it 3rd and 10 here to start things out.
Here we go. With the blitz. Mike 5-4. You don't want it. You don't want none of that. Give me that. Pick up the ball.
From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. It's caught. Shepard. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you're going so hard, your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Brings up second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Hey, they're scared. They're scared.
Back to throw Dobbs. Moving the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
You don't know no better.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Dobbs. And Ingram holds it in. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line. They'll run first down. Barkley. The tackle by Eric Armstead.
Yeah, baby. Set. Rotate. Spell. Check hot route. Hot.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Dobbs dancing to his left. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Yeah,
he turned that
baby.
into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Here's Gallman. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
Baby. Let's go.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
That's another Giants first down.
Ready up.
56. Mike's 56.
Let's go.
On first down, Barkley. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Wait. Shift.
Under crunch.
Chin up.
Under crunch. Check. Crunch.
On second down, here's Barkley. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it third down. Now Dobbs. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
How about that one? The so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
The kick by Bryant is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me,
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So,
well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
They're on 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The
20
offense set to get this drive underway.
Here we go, D.
And start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
I know you feel that.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space.
Here we go. 180.
He'll come up now 2nd and 4
We
from the
want it.
31.
Come to my world.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
You ain't going nowhere.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
There we go.
Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty,
Here we go.
about.
180.
Plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a good game. Now this throw caught left side.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Here we go.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. They'll run on first down. Johnson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The tackle by Janoris Jenkins.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to
Here we go.
go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that,
Big
you're able to do
series
so
right
many
here. We
things
gotta step it
anyway.
up.
You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because you...
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his second touchdown on the season. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him.
That's what really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it. That tells you when you're a dominant player.
Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field.
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Dobbs now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. Out of the gun, Dobbs. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
To throw again. Dobbs. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
That's it.
Operating from the gun. Dobbs. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Taken in at the 11. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really isn't no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way. I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
11.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout.
Here we go.
As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Here we go.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. They're scripting something that makes them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. Sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Here we go.
A loss of 2 there.
56.
Second down.
Mike, 56, right there. Harper! I got you, son.
On 2nd and 12, Dobbs hauling it in, Nelson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Good, 56, right, 56. So don't say nothing.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Play action. Dobbs steps away. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
To try again after the sack. Dobbs. And the pressure gets to him again. Nick Bosa able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very low. From the gun, Dobbs. He dumps it off to Barkley. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's certainly playing down the distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken around the 12. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And possession will switch hands. First and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball. But when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead. You've been controlling the game.
Hey, alert!
But why put
Alert!
them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something on offense. Maybe take advantage of yourself.
And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Gotta love the catch. I think
Here we go. Like 80!
Yeah, these one-handed catches.
11.
Fun.
11.
Become a little more ho-hum right there.
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on one-handed catch thing. But I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
David Johnson on his way. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown,
David
baby. Let's
Johnson.
Go.
His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing, he wants to continue to do so.
And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have any more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here?
Later.
The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here.
56, right there, 56.
No way does that guy get on the field.
Poor punter.
It wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40,
Let's
down
go,
at the
baby.
39.
Come on,
Ball
set.
up to the
Come on,
35 now as
together.
they come up on 1st and
Let's
10.
go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Zoom. Mike 50.
Off the play
59.
fake. Dobbs.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the
And that's
field,
going
D.
to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Last stop.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Ready. 54. Mike 54. Check.
Operating from gun. Dobbs. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Dobbs.
I'm letting you know right now.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Dobbs now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Final minute now of the third quarter.
I got him. I got him.
To throw again on second down. Dobbs. It's a Shepard on the catch. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 12-yard line. Still in search of the first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Adrian Colbert, he was right there in coverage.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go.
Throwing again. Dobbs. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Here we go. Here we go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock.
David Johnson on his way. 30. 10. Touchdown, 49ers. David Johnson, 93 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run is spectacular.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down
Good
right
one,
at the
boy.
20.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
Let's go
The
now.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Strong
And they had a nice little
Strong
drive
left.
going last
Strong
time.
left.
Early interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drive stretch is insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
56.
Yeah, will they make up for it? 2nd and 9 now for the 21. Again, it's Barkley.
That's a what?
And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. On 3rd and 2, Dobbs looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all, and it's been a long day for this crowd. Waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well.
Hey, man.
Finally, they feel they got a call.
49. Shut up. 49.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley.
Go. Run.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First
Let's
down,
go.
Giants on a
Let's
pickup
go.
of 14.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Check. Lucky.
Dobbs looking to throw on first down. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. D Ford in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
General, West.
He wasn't ready.
Rolling to his left. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
Brandon, offensively,
Pick
this
six,
has been
baby.
a tough
Let's
day
get
for
this
him.
all
Trying
day.
to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners, who have had the receivers on lockdown.
Here we go.
The 40-man offense set to get this drive underway. This ball game
21.
certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is This is Phil. Mike Evans, he's going to go. The 40, 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Mike Evans, an 80-yard touchdown as his guys continue to pour it on.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he's singing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This
But
one of our
she's
guys.
singing too.
No, she's at
She's
least
on like the 5th tune.
Yeah, she left Scales way behind, but he's just saying something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to say it wasn't a quarterback. But number 40, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
I'm here all day.
We'll see what they do.
Let it go.
From the 24, Dobbs set up the screen to Barkley. Nothing on the screen that time. Now
Yo,
it's
Trip
3rd
is
down.
here, baby.
I
Yo,
thought that
Trip
wasn't a
is
bad
here.
time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're
our
right.
time.
Good recognition
It's our
defensively.
time.
Snuffed that one out. Throwing here, Dobbs. And Tate's got it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
22, Jet, Bama.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Dobbs. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the run. Watch the run. It's soft, baby. That's baby soft. Ready?
So it's Giants football
Check
here as we
Mike
welcome you
54.
back.
Mike 54.
And let's see what they
Get
come
that
up with
quarterback,
offensively
D-line.
after having time to talk it over.
D-line, get that
Throwing again
quarterback.
on 2nd down. Dobbs, 15 yards on the play, first down.
70 ending. 66. Bullet top.
yards. That's another Giants first down.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
But that
That's
call
what I'm
makes
talking
sense
about.
because
Nice
they've been
hit,
throwing
boy.
it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing a shotgun.
Here we
Then
go.
they ran out of
Here
it.
we
That's a
go.
nice play by them
Check.
defensively though, to hold it to a short game.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes
Here we
free, it's
go.
often unusual for the team that
Rotate.
lost it to
Bill.
get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Wait.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the 49ers, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.